Hi, this is going to be a self-care, self-love reading. I used to do these every Sunday, but I haven't been doing as many readings as I would like to because I have been needing to take care of my own health. And if you're anything like me, when you're not doing great, you tend to isolate and hide away, which is a childhood conditioning and programming where when you were sick or not happy, you either had to pretend that you're fine, or if you displayed symptoms of not being okay, whether that's physical health or emotionally not being okay, you were not comforted, nurtured, space wasn't held for you in the way that you needed to, and so we become so self-reliant that we just hide away and deal on our own. And I'm actively trying to, even when I'm not okay, to show up and not wear a mask and be vulnerable without it being a codependent thing, just it being an honest thing, right? And the reason why I love doing these self-care, self-love readings is because we require so much more than just our physical needs being met, whether that is your basic needs, your health. There's an emotional part of us, there's a spiritual part of us, our soul, there's our mind. Mental health is a major thing right now. A lot of people are having difficulties with their mental health and their physical health. And because our physical health is such a major part of us being able to exist in this world, how the emotional and spiritual aspect just gets overlooked. And we are holistic beings and we need so much more. And it's not always easy to know what it is that we need emotionally and spiritually and mentally, even physically. Even going to the doctor, sometimes it feels like we're just playing a guessing game and just doing whatever we think will work. So let's get a message for self-care and self-love that might be helpful today. Hobbies are an amazing thing to help you grow in every way. I have picked up so many hobbies over the last several years. This being one of them. It started out as a hobby and something that was just really helpful to me to understand myself and to understand the aspects of myself that I had not been aware of before. And some of these hobbies, you grow such an affinity to it. Like, I love doing this. And I love doing it for other people and being helpful to them in that way. And those things that help you heal and help you grow are significant in your life. And it may start off as something you do for yourself, and then later on become something that you can help others with. Okay, so Spirit, please tune me into a message for whoever may come across this video that might be really helpful. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. Let's see what the Page of Swords says. I use the Neo Tarot for these self-care, self-love readings because it has really amazing self-care tips in the book. I want to say people have such a negative or taboo view about tarot, and honestly I might say that I had those same narrow-minded views about spirituality and spiritual practices before I got into it. I'm a very scientific person. I want logic and fact and scientific evidence, but these rituals and practices are just, it's like journaling or painting. It is just a way to connect to a deeper part of ourselves. And there is actually physical evidence for scientific evidence, if you take the time to read up, that connects spirituality and science and the physical. Everything is connected. So the Page of Swords, let me just see. it's been hard for me to channel messages directly because I haven't been feeling so well. So like there's this barrier that disconnects us from our higher self, from energy, from God and the universe when we are not feeling well, our mind is clouded, if we are too distracted, and even bad habits which can fall on a scale. Like if you are often on medication, whether that is over-the-counter medication or prescribed medication, or you consume a lot of low-density food, substances, and that can just be eating junk all the time, like lots of preservatives. I think that is actually alive, plants, vegetables, fruit. There are those low density things, whether it's physical things or conversations and stuff that we watch and listen to. It sort of creates a barrier for us to connect to our higher selves, our inner being. And if you know what it feels like to have a clear energy and to be able to just flow with the universe and know where you're guided, how you're guided, understand things that you can't really just see with your physical eyes, it's such an amazing feeling to be in that flow state. So the Page of Swords represents a personal energy at the very beginning stages of an exciting new idea, the light bulb moment without necessarily having the plan for it or how to make it happen. You have a great opportunity to learn something new, embrace new concepts, ask questions, especially those starting with why. Don't be confrontational or judgy with your thoughts. You can still learn a lot, and this can represent Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It's an ambitious energy, a curious energy, maybe a little bit wary or eccentric. This is air energy, and I feel like we might need to be curious about new ways of approaching our health, like trying something that you haven't tried before. Like if you have tried the diets to lose weight, you've tried the exercise to lose weight, maybe you have a chakra block somewhere and you have no idea about energy and chakra blockages. Maybe you have a sacral chakra blockage, and this can be anything from creativity to your sexuality, to feeling safe in your body. And maybe when you work on those things, then the energy in your body flows differently and you are able to eliminate waste easier. But also you have different cravings for food. You don't have this feeling of hunger that doesn't get satisfied, or maybe it's an inner child thing, and so you're craving intimacy, affection, and comfort, and so your physical being makes you want to eat sweets to comfort that. But once you can find other ways to compensate for that lack emotionally that you're feeling, then you see that the physical weight drops off more easier, because now you're satisfying the hunger, the need that is subconscious that you're not meeting in a healthier way. Right? So it might be time to look at new ways of doing things. Energy healing. We are always pushed towards the typical things that everybody does for health and well-being, when there are so many ways, and some things might work for some people and not for others. The self-care tip in this book is to turn your cell phone off. Remove yourself from technology, TV, and just spend a little bit of time being in your body, actually being in your body, actually being with yourself, maybe being in nature. Or maybe it's just about avoiding negative thoughts and finding ways besides the normal ways that you use to replace those negative thoughts with more positive thoughts. Maybe you can write yourself a love letter or write affirmations. But this is a curious energy about learning different ways of how to take care of yourself and finding different ways to maintain your holistic health. Hope this helps.